Okay, guys, everyone wants to hear about KULR. It's been one of the most trending stocks, one of the biggest moves we've had coming into 2024. This is literally insane. And I just want to talk about my analysis, my intake. This is not investment advice. What I planned on doing with this as, it had a big move. We need to be careful. Stocks that are imbalanced will come back to balance, and we could trade it like that. So KULR, we went from literally a low of 20 cents in this area just back in October. And this thing has literally went all the way up to $5.49. That is absolutely insane. If we use the data price range, see if we can get anywhere close to that 20 cents mark. Let's just do 30 cents. This thing has ran over 1,000% easy, 1,600%. Very big gain. Obviously, you probably most likely would not have got it down in this area here. But what I do see with my chart is we had this run up into this Keltner channel here, right? Usually when you hit this Keltner channel, it's really overextended. It just means you will be in an uptrend because the EMAs, I got the 5, this 10 is the yellow, blue's 20, and this light blue's 50. They're going to start to be spread out, and they're going to be acting as support. And so when we see this happen here, we see these this upper band get hit. Of course, it can't sustain it, so it sells off. And that's the one thing you gotta remember. Don't buy when price is extremely overextended. Yes, it can do like a little higher, that's possible, but oftentimes you get these big dumps, and then what happens is algos look for that support levels, which are these EMAs. So in this scenario, we go to the 10 fast, we jump up, right? Making a very nice gain since this is a lower price stock that made a 40% gain. Then we come back to the 10, and it bounces a little, and then go to the 20, and then the 50. So it decided to hit the reversion mean on all of my levels. And if it broke this 50, then that is your stop loss, and you need to look to get out. But as you can see, for this one, we kept going up. We hit this 50, that was your pivot point, and we just skyrocketed it up, right? Look at this massive gain, like all in one day, 77% gap up, and then we come back close to the 10, and then we have another big bounce. We come back way above this HR4. It can't be sustained up in here when you see that. And also another thing is time distance is everything. We know price is going to come back to these EMAs. I say it's very rare for price not to touch the EMA 5 in 5 days, 1 month for the 10, and then 2 months for the 20, and so on. So what we see here is price comes back to the 10 perfectly, and we get this nice little bounce here. It comes back, gets a bounce, and we just kind of consolidate, and then this was the absolutely insane move right here when we just hit this and we just exploded, right? So would I look to buy, this stock right here? According to my system, no, I would not look to buy it. Yes, it could do something like it can go up some more, and that's, nobody knows exactly the tops and the bottoms. Nobody knows exactly the future. I think this is a really good company. I was just reading too, they invest 21 million in Bitcoin as a part of treasury strategy, and which is insane, right? They got that Bitcoin acquisition. So, yeah, pretty freaking good, right? 217.18 Bitcoin for 21 million. That is a very good investment. We know Bitcoin's going to be there for a very long time, and in years it's going to keep going up and up. So that's really what's caused this insane spike. They had that nice, beautiful news. So we can look at, let's see if there's an analysis. We got strong buys. But as far as the chart procedure here, since we went back and hit this 10, and that's really the buying area starts, you got to really wait for a pullback to this 10, and then you add more in the 20 and the 50, right? With these bands so spread out, this trend is super strong. I don't see us just going right through the 10 and not getting another bounce, in my opinion. When the trend is this far out, like if you see the bands this far, over, like this, where it's so spread out, that it's just more of a solid trend, especially when you're at this upper Keltner channel, upper ATR4. So I mean, could this keep going up and up and up? Yes. It can. What's going to happen is we're going to get to these areas. We're going to revert to the mean, which could be this EMA 5 and bounce. My safest area is the 10. Because if I'm looking to buy the 22, I don't want to just keep buying every level, so I want to start at the 10. And this right here could be a nice buy point. So, I mean, we could easily go from $4 all the way to low threes here if it wants to. We've seen that happen many times where we go way overextended. People don't think it's going to go back. We went from a buck 75 and we went all the way down to 97 cents. We had this nice pump. We came back to the EMA 10, had this little pump, and then we kept going back. And then you could see how, right here was this pattern of we are getting out and we're going to break out, right? And that's really what we're seeing here, right? We had this thing where we come down and we consolidate on this EMA 10, and then we get out, and this is your breakout out of that daily pattern here. So and then it just keeps going up and up and up, and now we're into a range of freaking rocket mode, right? So would I buy it here? No, I'm gonna be very cautious because I know this thing can go from $5 all the way straight $3. And that's just me being cautious, right? I'm not extremely bearish. This is extremely bullish until proven otherwise. So my buy points are going to be this EMA 10, and then I'm going to add some more on here. If it does somehow break through this EMA 50, I don't see it happening. But yeah, we need to have a plan. I'll probably put a stop loss here, but my bull thesis is, we're usually going to get a bounce on the 10, and then a bounce on the 20, and then bounce on the 50. So what happens when I trade this, I will look to play it here, and I will take that 10 to 20% gain, right? Because a lot of the times you're going to get this, price is going to pull back down, which wherever this EMA 10 is, price is going to either come to the EMA 10 or EMA 10 is going to come to the price. And that's how moving average EMAs work. And then we probably get a bounce like this, and maybe we come back to the 20, and then we get this massive move up. Who knows what's going to happen, but I do know big institution money are watching these levels that I like. Okay, I do know it's not wise to buy this upper counter channel. You can look at many stocks. You can see it's very dangerous. Yeah, you can get lucky here and there, but it's just very dangerous. So that's the stock I'm looking into. I like everything about it. I don't see this plummeting. With the Bitcoin acquisition, I just don't see this being a regular penny stock that just boop gets plummeted big time, right? And also look at this. This is very interesting. This thing has never had any reverse splits. It's been very good. If we look at the all-time, I mean, we surpassed everything, right? We're at an all-time high, and this thing, it's crazy that this thing was in the 20-cent region, right? Absolutely nuts. It actually had decent volume all throughout here. We're looking at like around 1 million volume. Usually you don't see that with sub $1 stocks that just don't have any hype into it. And this thing has just, it's been accumulating. Someone knew ahead of time what's going on here. So I really am bullish on this thing longer term. Like I said, this is not your regular penny stock. This thing is going to get a big move up. I just want to see if I can get an entry on these EMAs. If you guys enjoyed this analysis, if you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. What you want to do is click how to subscribe. If you want to learn how to subscribe, if you have an Android, you will have to use your phone's browser on your Android, or just use a computer to subscribe. And it is better to do that because you avoid the iOS fee. Avoid scammers. I'll never message, DM you, or trade your accounts. Anybody that offers mere trading is a scam. Okay. First things first, if you want to become a member and have access to all my memberships for literally the cheapest price ever, just hit day trade alerts and you'll get access to my day trades and my swing trades. And I think you guys are going to really love my day trades. Literally, it's by far the best strategy out there that gives you consistent income every day. It's not it's not how much I'm going to make. You can have a designated amount. For me, $500 a day, and then sometimes I do $1,000 a day, and you will make that every day selling credit spreads. And I'm excited to show you guys that it's by far my best strategy, and it's only $12 a month to access this day trading service and swing trades combined. You get a bundle. If that's too much, you can access just swing trades. It's a little more boring. You gotta be more patient. Not every setup's gonna show, so I'm very picky on my swing trades. That's only $6 a month, and you can read about all of them in the server shop here. Obviously, I'm gonna recommend the Day and Swing Trading Plus. It's by far my favorite service. It's very affordable. One trade will probably give you 5 years worth. Because if you look at the day trade alerts, we took a lot of day trades here. This one was over $500 day. Thursday was over $1,000 day. And then I show you exactly what I'm doing. And the main thing is too, if you're very confused, come into the live stream. You'll have access to this. You can click on my live stream on Twitch. You click the bell to know when I go live, and you'll know exactly what I'm doing, exactly what trades I'm looking at, on how I'm executing. If you have any questions, like, hey, I need some help on how to do this, I'm definitely there for you guys. I do this full time. This win ratio is over 90%. I've been adjusting things according to the market, and I promise you, if you follow this blueprint, you will be a consistent trader. I am a very, very passive trader. I'm not a very risky trader. I don't look to chase like for KULR. I look for, price to come back. I look for, good stocks if I'm going to trade with the trend. And this is a very good stock in my honest opinion. But I can't alert this stock up here when I know we're at this upper Keltner channel. I know that's extremely imbalanced. Can it keep going up in here? Yes. But what we're going to have is reversion to mean, which is that EMA 5, 10, and 20. Those are your entry points. If you're like, man, I really want to get in, well, yeah, you could have get on this EMA 5 here. It goes up, and then we bounce up on this EMA 5, and goes back to the EMA 5, and then goes back. That's how you get in if you really want to get in. And just make sure, though, you have money to average down on these 10 and 20s if it hits there. That's all I'm saying. If you guys want to join the Discord, see the system, get your charts to look like mine, definitely join the Discord. I'll help you guys with everything. It's only $12 a month for everything, the day and swing trading plus. Subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee, and everything is there for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.